Hello viewers. It doesn't mean you should stop riding a bike just because you have a car. Certain circumstances do make possessing a car useful, but for all other situations, the best method is to bike. After all, there are health advantages to biking that a car could never match. Cycling's health advantages surpass those of almost every other sport, and they are as boundless as the roads you will ride your cycles down. Cycling is not only a terrific method to improve your physical and mental health, but it's also one of the most affordable, accessible, and simple ways to unwind and engage in numerous hours of joy, the most valuable item in life. Riding a bicycle is sound, fun, and a low-influence type of activity for all ages. Cycling is not difficult to squeeze into your everyday schedule by riding to the shops, park, and everyday life. What exactly are these health advantages that we are referring to? To learn more, keep watching today's video. From improved muscles, longer life, greater flexibility, and increased confidence to cycling major benefits including protection from serious illness such as respiratory failure, stroke, diabetes, depression, obesity and weight control, etc. We are discussing all of that and more. Cycling for health and fitness. It just requires 2 to 4 hours every week to accomplish an overall improvement to your well-being. Cycling is low effect. It causes less strain and wounds than most different types of activity. Simple. Dissimilar to a few different games, cycling doesn't need elevated degrees of actual expertise. Many people know how to ride a bicycle and, when you learn, you remember. A decent muscle exercise, cycling utilizes all of the significant muscle groups as you pedal. Great for strength and endurance, cycling builds endurance, strength, and oxygen-consuming wellness. Really extreme done at exceptionally low force regardless, if recuperating from injury or sickness, yet can be moved toward a requesting actual exercise. A great method for getting fit. The experience and buzz you get from drifting down slopes and being outside implies you are bound to keep on cycling routinely, contrasted with other proactive tasks that keep you inside or require extraordinary times or places. Time effective. As a method of transport, cycling replaces inactive, sitting, time spent driving engine vehicles or utilizing cable cars, trains, or transports with solid activity. Health benefits of regular cycling. Cycling is predominantly an aerobic activity, and that implies that your heart, veins, and lungs all get an exercise. You will inhale deeper, sweat, and experience increased internal heat level, which will further develop your general wellness level. The health advantages of consistent cycling include 1. Increased cardiovascular wellness. 2. Increased muscle strength and adaptability. 3. Improved joint movement. 4. Reduced feelings of anxiety. 5. Promote posture and coordination. 6. Improves bone strength. 7. Reduced body fat levels. 8. Prevention of infections/diseases. 9. Reduce stress and anxiety. Cycling and specific health problems. Cycling can work on both physical and psychological well-being, and can decrease the possibilities encountering numerous medical conditions. Let's look into detail. Obesity and weight control/weight loss without the extreme diets. Cycling is one of the best forms of exercise for losing weight without resorting to severe diets. Trim body fat to lose weight. Cycling increases metabolic rate, develops muscle, and burns body fat, making it an effective strategy to maintain or lose weight. Cycling must be linked with a balanced diet if you're attempting to reduce weight. Cycling is a convenient kind of exercise that can be tailored to your needs by changing the duration and level of difficulty. Professional bike riders are incredibly slim for a reason. Cycling for just an hour can burn up to 1,000 calories, depending on how hard you ride. It's also never been more enjoyable to refuel. Given the number of calories lost during a bike ride, you'll need to indulge in a few post-cycle, guilt-free treats to replenish your energy and calories. In fact, if you pedal your metabolism for an hour or longer, you'll you'll be burning calories faster than you can consume them. According to research, you should be burning at least 8,400 kilojoules, or 2,000 calories, through exercise each week. 300 calories or 1,200 kilojoules are burned every hour while pedaling steadily. Kilojoules are quickly burned if you cycle twice a day. According to British studies, a daily half-hour bike ride can burn up to 5 kilograms of fat in a year. Additionally, you don't need a highly planned workout to start losing weight. Even while spin classes are fantastic, choosing to commute to and from work by bike rather than by automobile would benefit your overall fitness and weight loss considerably more. In fact, it has been shown that one of the best methods to reduce weight is to commute by bike. According to a research, persons who converted from driving to cycling lost an average of 7 kilograms when traveling just 30 minutes each way per day, over the period of a year. Cardiovascular disease and cycling. Heart attack, stroke, and high blood pressure are examples of cardiovascular illnesses. Your heart, lungs, and circulation are stimulated and improved by regular cycling, which lowers your risk of cardiovascular disorders. Cycling strengthens your heart muscles by raising your heart rate, which enhances heart health, also lowers your resting pulse, and lowers blood fat levels. Additionally, it lowers your risk of acquiring a number of cardiovascular conditions, such as high blood pressure, heart attack, and stroke. Persons who engage in physical activities like cycling can have a general increase in cardiovascular function in comparison to those who lead a sedentary lifestyle. Furthermore, there is reason to think that including cycling into your daily routine may have a favorable effect on your blood pressure, even though we don't advise quitting your blood pressure medications just yet. It might be virtually as effective as a prescription drug. Research demonstrates that commuters who bike to work have lung function that is 2 to 3 times better than those who commute by car. Cycling regularly protects people from heart disease, according to a 14-year Danish study of 30,000 participants of 20 to 93 years old. Cancer and cycling. It is possible to drastically lower the incidence of diseases like cancer by starting to engage in physical activities like cycling. Exercise and cancer have been the subject of extensive investigation, particularly breast and colon cancer. Cycling has been linked to a lower risk of bowel cancer, agreeing to research. According to studies, those who engaged in moderate to vigorous physical activity, such as cycling, in their early and middle years had a lower risk of developing cancer than those who did not. Furthermore, certain data shows that cycling frequently lowers the risk of breast cancer. Cycling as an active mode of transportation for commuting was the subject of another study that looked at the link between cancer risk and cycling. Diabetes and cycling. Type 2 diabetes is on the rise and is a significant public health issue. It is believed that one of the main causes of this illness in people is a lack of physical activity. People who cycled for more than 30 minutes each day had a 40% decreased chance of getting diabetes, according to extensive research conducted in Finland. Bone injuries, arthritis, and cycling. Cycling enhances strength, balance, and coordination. Additionally, it might aid in avoiding fractures and falls. Due to its low-impact nature and minimal strain on joints, biking is a great type of exercise for people with osteoarthritis. Because cycling is not a weight-bearing exercise, it does not directly help osteoporosis, a disease that causes bone weakening. Mental illness and cycling. Regular biking can help with mental health issues like depression, stress, and anxiety. This is because biking may be enjoyable and because exercising in general has positive impacts. Cortisol and adrenaline levels in the body can be balanced with the aid of cycling. Stress is lessened when these two factors are in perfect harmony. One of the healthiest methods for reducing stress may be this. Your brain can concentrate on breathing and pedaling because this action is relaxing. Your attention is thus diverted away from all kinds of anxiety and negativity and onto these two. Hand cycling and health. Similar to recumbent tricycles, hand cycles are propelled by the user's hands rather than foot pedals. If necessary, Velcro straps can be used to fasten the hands to the pedals. Amputees, those healing from specific disorders like stroke, those with spinal injuries, and others can pedal as a form of exercise and leisure on this model of tricycle. Similar to other cyclists, hand bikers also benefit from cardiovascular and aerobic exercise. Enhances brain power. Studies have shown that following a bike ride, our mental capabilities are improved. Your brain's white matter is the key to understanding it all. White matter, which is found beneath the surface of the brain, serves as a conduit equivalent of a cerebral subway system, connecting various brain regions. Evidence from a 6-month study demonstrated that healthy individuals who frequently cycled increased the integrity of their white matter, facilitating more efficient brain activity. Enhances mood. Cycling is one exercise that might help you feel fantastic after. Activities that make your heart beating will release dopamine, a hormone that boosts energy. Your mood and energy levels can be enhanced by the dopamine rush you get after a pleasant bike ride. Going for a little ride outside during your lunch break can be just what you need to keep motivated and engaged if you frequently experience an afternoon slump at work. Increases confidence. Although you may find this crazy, cycling actually improves your self-confidence. Your body releases serotonin, a chemical associated with mood, while cycling. You can do this to maintain your mental and physical stability and self-assurance. Furthermore, cycling fosters optimism, self-worth, and self-confidence. In addition, it enables you to achieve a flawless physique, which is crucial for self-confidence booster. Enhances muscles. Although you may agree that cycling only strengthens the muscles in your legs, it is a full-body workout. The muscles in your stomach, for example, are strengthened and toned by maintaining balanced, upright posture while riding a bicycle. You are encouraged to build the muscles in your arms and shoulders while guiding the bike. Don't undervalue your leg muscles. In addition, leg muscles play a significant role in riding. Pushing down on the pedals of a bicycle requires the activation of your gluteal muscles, lower leg muscles, and quadriceps in the thighs. You use the flexor muscles in your hips and the back of your hamstrings to accelerate when you're in the backstroke or upstroke section of the stroke. Improves flexibility. One of the most crucial elements of staying fit is flexibility and reducing the possibility of harm. Cycling is your greatest choice if you still feel stiff in your lower body. Cycling helps preserve flexibility by releasing the quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves. Being flexible will not only make you feel lighter, but it will also help with posture and balance. Delays aging. High-intensity cycling and other high-intensity interval training have been found to slow the aging process. Training has significant cellular-level anti-aging advantages. The study discovered that participants who engaged in vigorous exercise had an elevation in mitochondrial capacity. The more effectively your mitochondria can work, the more revitalized you will be, right down to a cellular level, because a drop in mitochondria might result in physical degeneration. It's gentle on your joints. When you sit down on a bike, your weight is placed on the bones in your pelvis. Unlike when you walk or run, you put your weight on your legs, knees, and feet. Cycling has been proved to help even elderly people who suffer from osteoarthritis and knee discomfort. It is easy on the body yet still has a powerful punch. Additionally, it enhances coordination and posture. Boosts immune system. Cycling can aid in the defense against contagious illnesses. The immune cells in your body are produced by the thymus organ. The thymus begins to shrink beyond the age of 20, and your immune system starts to deteriorate by 2 to 3% annually. The thymus is just 15% of its full size by middle age, so the body relies on the antibodies it has developed over years of battling pathogens. In an analysis of 125 long-distance bikers in their 80s, it was discovered that their immune systems were vigorous because they were making the same number of immune cells as someone in their 20s. Cycling can help your body wash out bacteria from the lungs and airways, lowering your risk of getting the flu or the common cold. Exercise raises body temperature, which fights off infection and stops bacteria from forming. Enhances better sleep. Everyone could use a little more sleep. Researchers encouraged sedentary insomniacs to cycle for 20 to 30 minutes per day as part of a study. The outcomes showed that the insomniacs' time to fall asleep was cut in half, and their total amount of sleep was nearly doubled. Being outside to exercise exposes you to daylight. This aids in resetting your circadian cycle and helps your body get rid of cortisol, a stress hormone that can interfere with getting deep, rejuvenating sleep. Gives you a longer life. Cycling actually extends your life. According to a study of Tour de France competitors, lengthened the racer's life. The average lifespan of the ex-pros was 81.5 years as opposed to 73.5 years for the general population. That's a 17% increase. Another study claimed that even occasional cyclists could reap the rewards. In comparison to the possible drawbacks of bike commuting, it was projected that people who switch from driving to cycling could add 3 to 14 months of life. According to a different recent study, cycling for just 1 to 60 minutes per week could reduce the risk of premature death by up to 23%. Furthermore, numerous nutrients, in addition to cycling, can lengthen your life. Improves balance and coordination. Cycling also helps you be more coordinated and in control of your balance. These characteristics support abilities like body awareness and reaction time. They aid in avoiding any falls that can happen and result in more serious injuries later on. Reduces back pain. When cycling, posture should be optimal, and the legs cycle's movement activates the lower back's muscles. Slipped discs are most prone to happen here as a result. Your spine is protected from external forces and strengthened in this manner. Cycling, in particular, can engage your spine's tiny muscles, which are challenging to work through other forms of exercise. This can lessen the likelihood of experiencing back pain and other spinal issues. How frequently do you cycle? Is it part of your aerobic exercise routine? Please provide your feedback in the comments section below. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like and share if you are new to the channel. See you in the next one.